early, and we are actually going to be just kind of seeing what's happened since the last time we were here. We were planning on being outside, but you know, Texas weather had a bit of a change. So how is everything going?
Yes, everything's been going great. We've been moved in for about 2 weeks now, so still settling in, but all the animals have made the transition, and we are just so happy to finally be at home.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
Yeah, before this, we were outside before it started raining, and we actually got to see some of the horses, and they are so precious, y'all.
Yes.
So precious.
Yeah, no, the weather just had other plans today.
Yeah, that's okay. That's fine. We'll come back, so stay tuned for that. We're going to come back in January, so definitely be here for that live and some content coming out. We're so excited.
Yes, absolutely. So yeah, we've just been in the process of unpacking and settling in and really enjoying the house. I'm trying to think, last time you guys were here, we were just, that the house was about to get put together.
Yes.
So a lot has changed since then. You know, seeing the house for the first time was quite the experience, and then moving in was an eventful day. So we got it done though.
So talk about like what you were thinking whenever you did see the home for the first time.
Yes, so something to know about me, I have really poor spatial awareness, which just means I can't visualize things in a certain space. So when I saw it for the first time all put together, I thought it was going to be really small. And I actually kind of like panicked a little bit, maybe like an ounce of buyer's remorse. But you start moving your stuff in and you realize like you do have plenty of space. And we actually have more space now than we did in our other house, which is huge. And something important to know is, you know, when you're filling a space, you have, you know, things to consider like space utilization and space maximization. So how are you using the space, and then are you using the space to maximize its potential? So there have been some things that we've done, you know, making sure we put the couch in the corner and setting things up a certain way so that we can utilize the space, and we've got way more than what we had, so it's actually a huge blessing.
No, that's so good, and I think it looks really great so far.
Yes.
You're talking about wall hangings that you have, and I just think it's going to come together so well. Hello.
That's Mel. This is Jack. Jack's my older lab. He's almost 15.
Aww.
Yeah, we've been together a long time, and then Cassie's running around over there.
Yes. We've been having so much fun with the dogs.
Yes. And then lots of little projects outside going on. Our chickens are here now, which is good. So we're working on finishing up the siding for their coop. It's taking a little longer to come in. So we've just got some temporary things up right now. And then under the tree, I'm working on removing a cactus. So having to be extra careful when I do that. But I want to, you know, put some paving stones around and some mulch and just really make it like a cute sitting area.
Oh yeah, I love that. Would you ever put like a fire pit out there or something like that?
It's coming. It's coming. Yep. We've got the grill out there on the back deck, but the fire pit is coming for sure. So, yeah, one thing at a time.
Yes.
I think that's also been part of the transition, is just realizing, you know, there is a lot to do, but if you just break it down in bite-sized chunks, it'll all get done.
And there's steps. It just takes time.
Yes.
But it's coming together really well. And you got skirting since you've been here
I
last.
did. Oh my gosh, yes. The skirting makes a huge difference. It's pretty windy out here, so a lot blow. Like you'll hear, or you would hear, you know, the wind under the house. And then, you know, we are out in the country, so raccoons and skunks and stuff, we want to make sure stay out from under. So we went with the metal skirting. Has a lifetime guarantee, incredibly durable, and yeah, really, really good option. I don't know what our
What's going on? Hey, what are y'all barking at? No, stop. No, stop.
So yeah, no, the skirting, and then I don't know if y'all we'll take a look maybe here in a second, but it's blue.
Ooh.
So it matches the trim on the shelter out there for the horses.
That's fun.
Yeah.
I didn't even put that together. I love that.
Yeah.
I think it looks really nice. I think it looks really good with the gray.
I think it does too, and I just wanted something a little different, and blue is my favorite color, so.
Oh yes,
Yeah.
Well, it's adorable and I like it. You got the decks. So have y'all been able, like I know you have your grill out there, but have you been able to hang out on the decks?
Yeah, you know, sometimes we will, here recently it's been pretty chilly, especially in the evening, so by the time we get home and we're all settled down, you know, we don't want to be outside because it's a little cold,
Yes.
but that's why I want the area under the tree set up so that we can have, some outdoor seating, a campfire, and really use that space. But the deck space is perfect. The dogs are having no issue getting up and down, so it makes it easier for them.
Yes. They're hanging out.
They are, and then they have found something out there
I know. I wonder what's
that
going on.
they're, alerting me to. They're very protective.
Oh, nice. Well, I just think it looks so great in here. Do
Thank
you have
you.
any other plans going on, or I know you talked about maybe getting cows in the future.
Yes, getting cows and even learning about beekeeping is something that I might be interested in. So the property can be tax exempt on raising honeybees and producing honey. You have to do it for 5 years, but it will happen. So I think that's one of the things on my to-do list is just to learn about that. And then we do want a couple cows. I think the main thing is just finishing up the little immediate projects, getting even more settled in, and then I think the cows are going to come in the spring or the summertime.
That'll be really cool.
But
I love that.
yes.
Well, Xander, do you have any questions for her or anything?
Well, I'm just I love the space here. I think our viewers would like to see a little bit of just how much room you actually have.
Let's take it to work.
Happy. There you go.
All right. Okay.
So starting from the door right here.
Yeah, so starting from the door, so this is the living room. We've got the couches, couch covers on for the dogs, Christmas tree here. Our dogs like to be at that window looking, as Cassidy is demonstrating. So, we didn't want the tree to block that. And then we'll take you right into the kitchen. What we love about this is it's very open.
Oh yeah, no, it's so very open concept. That's what I love about these homes.
And something I really wanted to point out is on the floor plan layout for this house, there's no specific dining room. So we were trying to figure out, we like to sit at the table, we obviously have things to do at the table. So what are we going to do with this space? Because it felt like it didn't have space for a dining room table.
Yeah.
So things you can do, I'm sure you know, Faith, from interior design, defining the space with a rug or some type of, something that really sets it apart from the rest of the house is what we ended up doing. So we love it. And then we've got our kitchen and utility room over there.
Yes.
So that's been serving us well.
Oh, I love it. No, this is turning out really great. And I don't know if people on the live have watched the other lives that we have, but something really big about Charlie moving out here was that she had her horses at different areas. She had to go in the morning and go feed them, bride them, and then go to another one. And it was just a big hassle. So being here, I was telling her earlier, I'm just so happy this is such a stress relief for her.
Yes. And then what is also cool is, so Jack used to live with my mom, just because he liked having someone at home all the time. So my fiance Jason works from home, but Jack actually got to come back home. So having my older dog with me has been such a blessing. I love having him around, and he's more of a country dog, so he likes hanging out. But yeah, so it's just been this house has enabled us to do, a lot of what we wanted, which was be out in the country, kind of have our own little sanctuary, and then of course have our animals. And I think, Xander, if you peek through the kitchen window or the outside glass door here, you can see the horses.
Oh yeah. You can see good speed over there kind of laying down.
Good speed laying down. And
Let me
then
see.
I think you can see Rosie in her little shelter she doesn't like to get wet too much. So.
Oh yes. Oh my gosh.
There they are.
Yeah.
I love it. I'm excited that we get to come back and do this all over again and see the horses up close. And
Look at those horses, guys.
They are so cool. And just how neat you can just be eating breakfast in here and look out the window and see your horses.
Yeah, so that's actually a lot of when I wake up in the morning, the first thing I do is I of course turn some lights on, and then I can take a peek outside and make sure they're doing okay, and then I get the dogs fed, and I put my boots on and go out there and get them taken care of, and change clothes real quick and get to the office.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
I know. Yeah, if y'all haven't seen previous lives, Charlie's actually one of our housing consultants
Yes.
that she bought a home from Boston too, so it's a really cool
Like full circle. Yeah, full
Oh.
circle moment. For sure. But no, it's been great. And then something I wanted to touch on, I think I mentioned it's been cold. So this house has amazing insulation, like the highest insulation package the manufacturer could offer. And then the double pane windows with the argon-filled gas. So not only are we seeing that our utility bill is way, way, way more affordable, but the, just the energy efficiency this home has to offer is awesome. When you wake up in the morning, you have to go outside to make sure that, it's cold, you don't wake up and you're chilly. The heater's not always running, and vice versa. When it is warmer, the AC is not, always running. So, we were just surprised by that because in our other house, a little older home, not as good insulation or windows, energy bill was higher, and then, it seemed like the AC or the heater were almost always running, trying to heat or cool the house. So it's been different in this house for sure, and we just absolutely love it, and it's awesome, and like I said, plenty of space, and it's certainly a perfect fit.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
No, and I love coming and talking to Charlie because she talks about how it was a roller coaster for a little bit.
Oh my gosh,
and how
yes.
she was feeling, and it's just like now she can relate to her custies.
Yeah.
It's a really awesome. I think it's an awesome experience. Just
Yeah,
for
it
everybody.
really is, and the home buying process for anybody, there is, it is a roller coaster. But we're always here to help, and I certainly had a lot of support, as do all of our customers, from the Broston team, and then of course from family and my fiance. So it was great that we're here, and we're just excited to complete our little projects and keep enjoying our home.
I'm so excited for you.
Thank
It's awesome.
Thank you so much. And I have to say thank you so much for the treats for the horses and the dogs, and they're just going to absolutely love those.
Oh yes, we got to give some of the horses some carrots, and they love those carrots.
Yes, they do. They sure do.
They were so fun.
Yeah, no, awesome.
Well, I'm so excited to come back out here in January. Yes, if you are watching the live right now, you have to watch back whenever we come back in January, whenever it's sunny and nice outside.
Yes.
You can go and take a tour of everything, and you can meet all the horses. I'm so excited.
Yes, absolutely. Well, Faith, thank you so much for coming. It's always good to have you and Xander out. So.
It's so fun.
Of course.
Yes, you'll have to check out our next live, so catch us in January, y'all.
Yep.
Bye.
Bye.